Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here. I'm kinda stuck in the middle of Danpei's Fane because we are going to adventure for one of the dungeons, except our time sort of hit 0 and whatnot, so we had to stop. But we are back in it yet again. We have arranged kind of a linear dungeon here for heart storage just to make sure I get through it, and yeah. So this is going to be part 2 of Chamber Dungeon mode in The Legend of Zelda. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is my 100% playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. Where we last left off, we were doing most of this, but we didn't manage to finish entirely, so now we're going to go ahead and play this dungeon with only 3 hearts. Kind of scary, if you ask me. Obviously, the idea is to pick by far the easy and most consistent rooms, which is what I've done. I've laid them all onto one side and laid all of the powerful dungeons that do not have any chest on there. By doing that, I've essentially created one of my easiest dungeons ever. And to make sure of it, I also have a heart container left. And I decided to put the boss door in the middle, right next to the entrance, just because I felt it. It's probably the easiest setting for setting the bosses up, so I thought that I would make it a little bit more easier. And as you can see, I've picked basically all of the rooms where you don't have to defeat a boss or enemies to get through. And the next one, I'll have to do a similar thing, but I cannot use a sword, so I need to keep in mind which bosses cannot be defeated without a sword. And a couple of other stuff. This one seems scary at first, but it's not. And this one I can just hold up to get through. Okay. Kind of a weird room to do a bomb chamber in, but who cares? Okay, so now you get to see the trick warp that we can do. So we go through, get the nightmare key, and yeah, we don't have to do all that crap on the right side. That is why I put it. It's a little nifty trick you can do. To just put stuff in there just to fill it, and then just choose not to go over there. Because we probably would die at 3 hearts if we didn't undo it. And then from there, we essentially have any percent again. This is the exact boss we faced on 3 hearts the last time, and we're just doing it again. No damage, easy. And now you can see why I do Molarm all the time, because in heart restrictions, he's probably the easiest boss once you get the timing down. I just find him easier than the Key Slime from level 3. Alright, we get our final fairy bottle as well. So that's where our last item was being held. Okay, now we need, the sheathed sword trick thing, which is a little bit more annoying because, yeah, there are, forced key doors in the side and other stuff already there, so no matter what, we have to do some stuff. And yeah, now we can't swing our sword at all. Okay, well, we start without an entrance, so we'll start by filling in that. And then, Any slimes and other stuff I know I could defeat with magic powder. So I'll start with that first. This, I believe, is a no enemy room, so I'm gonna put that in next. And then we have... Well, for starters, we need a boss. I mentioned Hothead was one of the only bosses we can really do without a sword, so we're gonna do that, because we don't use a sword on him anyway, so... May as well do that, and... And now, for the rest of the bit, let's see if there's any no-enemy rooms we can find. There's one. I don't know. That's a no-enemy room, I think. If it is, then that's annoying. Oh my, there's two bosses in my way no matter what. I believe that one can be defeated using only bombs, so I'm perfectly fine still. Okay, well, now we need a forced triple room no matter what, so let's make this a good one. This is a no enemy room, so we're gonna put that in there. This one we'll just make an easy chest. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I just realized what I did. I completely forgot to put the staircases in. Okay, in order to fix that, I need a staircase somewhere. Actually, I could just make one of the right rooms a staircase if it has one. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to check to see if the areas led to stuff correctly. I think we have a pattern now that we can work around that allows us to complete this without actually swinging our sword at all. I just need to make sure that that's good. Yeah, Stoutfuls can be defeated using that. Most of these rooms could be avoided, and there's only 2 regular rooms in the entire game there. So, that's fine. A lot of stuff can actually be defeated without using stuff. And, we can put a bomb effect in this one, maybe. I don't know. Okay. I might have just made it harder for myself. Okay. Okay, we got it. Done. Alright. I feel kind of sad that this one's probably going to end a little bit earlier, but I want to put the final boss in one episode. So, alright, now I'm not going to be able to swing my sword for the entire duration. So with that in mind, my new main weapon's going to become, as the classic, the Magic Rod and the Boomerang. As the Boomerang and Magic Rod can defeat most enemies on their own. That being said, it's not going to be easy by any means, but it's still workable. And here you can see, just to make sure of it, Link does not have a sword right now. So we're trying to avoid the rooms that we can't defeat enemies in. Okay, we can still use pots to defeat enemies, so this room basically doesn't change at all. We can still use pots to kill all the enemies to reveal the staircase. Okay. I'm gonna have to switch this out for, what is it? This. And yes, out of all the bosses I could find, Hothead level 8 was probably the easiest and most guaranteed one that I know I could do without a sword, so that is why I picked him, and not anyone else. All of the other ones, most of all the other ones require a sword at some point. I believe this one could be done with bombs. So it's gonna be pretty slow. This is what 90% of the game, out of the original Zelda becomes, by the way. Since bombs are your only way of dealing damage in the early game, you basically get to do this for like 50% of the game. Move up to a spot, drop a bomb, wait for it to explode, and then you just rinse and repeat that for infinity. So if you don't have bombs, you basically can't beat the game without a sword then. Oh no. I don't know if this game actually has any full swordless playthroughs, but I'd still like to see it. And here you can see when I do my dash, it's kind of awkward because I don't have a sword this time. Link feels so awkward dashing without a sword. That's probably like my funniest moment of the swordless part. And yes, your boomerang also becomes your main source of damage dealer because you can kill most enemies with that too. That's what we're actually going to be using quite a bit probably, is bombs, bomb arrows, and the boomerang to kill all of the enemies. Which makes the boomerang really overpowered. If you don't have the boomerang up to this point, you're probably not gonna beat any of the sheathed sword missions later on. That's cool. The entire puzzle solved itself because I was already in that room. Okay, this one I know I could take on. Because all you do is throw its ball back at him. And yes, Janpei set up these rooms from the beginning. We have to do them no matter what. Which includes a room where we get to do this. Boom! Ugh. Feels so good when you can use bomb arrows to do stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna do this while I use this to kill other stuff. See if I'm gonna get him. Yep. Maybe I should have gone for that one first. I don't know. Okay. And yes, yes, I don't have a sword because that's part of the challenge. But it's not really needed, let's be honest, in this part. We set it up in a specific way anyway. Okay, now we need the feather. I hate having to switch off of the thing just for the feather, just for like one jump or something. Maybe I'll switch off. I don't know if I should have done that actually. Hey, this is the boss I was worried about. Oh, I was correct. Boomerang does do damage to him. Not impossible anymore. It's gonna be slow, but still possible. It's actually much easier to do with the boomerang than it is to do with a sword. And you can infinite loop him quite a bit. Of course, with the boomerang, it takes way longer. I think that was, what, 12 hits to defeat him? There's no way to skip that, though, I'm afraid. Could use bomb arrows as well, but I don't like that. Okay, speaking of which, let's not take any chances and do this for... Get rid of the enemies in my immediate way, and then use bomb arrows to clear out the guys in the back. When you have a lot of those stuff, bomb arrows become your main way of speedrunning the swordless dungeons. Because it's like, you just start doing that like crazy. Now we get to see the weird Link again. Okay, I'm gonna eventually need the rod again, so let's do rod boomerang next. Actually, wait, no, I need the feather again for a little bit. We need feather, yeah, but I will have magic rod in hand. Okay, well, that guy needs an arrow to be killed. If you are playing original Zelda, once you get the magic rod, the fire rod essentially becomes your main weapon when you're not allowed to use a sword. Before that, it's just literally bombing everything until it's dead. Alright. Time for the long hothead fight again. Which I can't use any sword strategies for. At least they let you keep your full arts, otherwise having both levels of 6s together would be kind of annoying. There we go. Sheep sword finished. Don't have to deal with that anymore. We got, chamber, and effect, hearts plus effect. That is, probably something that I want to put in for, those heartless no heart challenges. 5-minute challenge, ooh, speedrun. You're on the bot with this one. The idea is to get the boss to beat him in just 5 minutes. Okay, well, unfortunately we're forced to use a staircase no matter what, so we'll start by looking for an easy staircase. And our starting layer thing has to be the equivalent one, so we'll go with this one as our entrance. The up top area here will be our nightmare. I don't think the toilet really will matter, so I'll put in this guy anyway. Actually, no, I'll save that for a gold challenge. Sorry, guys, we won't get to see that cover dungeon boss. Beyond that, it's literally the exact same as we did previously. We want to do all the short rooms that don't have any enemies. rooms where we don't have to defeat enemies to escape them, and other stuff. Mainly just all the easy rooms that don't have chests or enemies in them. So right there, that one has an enemy in it, so I can't do that, even if I wanted to. Oh great, all of these are rooms, so we'll have to pick this one then. Yeah, Dumpy's really forced us into doing some nasty things right now. Okay, I don't necessarily have to put the rooms in the same manner. I think the idea is the fewer rooms we have to go for, the better. Let's at least block that one off so we don't have to go that one later. No matter what, there's a key one right there, so we'll link it right with that one instead. We have to do a mass run, unfortunately. Oh wow, that's a forced one. And it's that wrong room. Obnoxious. Okay, well, we're almost done. Just need the easy triple one and we're good. Okay, well now I definitely feel like I'm setting up more as a speed run. Because when you have to beat it in 5 minutes, that suddenly changes everything. Yeah. Alright, final challenge, the ticking clock. Which unlocks the final restriction that we can do. In this case, the 5-minute challenge. Oh, come on. Could this be any slower? Okay. Well, I'm already doing kind of bad. I hate the fact that that one slime spawns in the way. Also, this is a forced room, so it's not like I can skip it. I'd be trying to make it challenging for me. But I feel kind of annoyed that I have to do this at all. If anything, the thing that saves the most time is when you're forced to bomb open a wall. Using bomb barrels to do it in exchange to just bombing it normally saves a lot of time. And it's gonna be how we're gonna make this work. Beyond that, it's literally just dashing for each room as fast as possible. Forced enemy out there. Not like I could do anything about that. Okay, this one I don't believe we have to defeat them. This is easy enough to clear. come on. I'm doing this terribly. I should be doing it a lot quicker than that. I thought it was easy until I messed it up and became bad at the game, man. Ugh. What am I talking about? We're more than fine for getting to the nightmare. I actually could have done the key boss now I think of it. I was just so worried about that. Oh well, we'll see the card guy a little bit more in the gold challenge, I guess, to make up for it. But in terms of killing enemies fast, I believe Bodorm's probably the easiest boss for that. That's why I do him so much. That was a slow fight, but got it done. That was a slow pattern there. Alright, ticking clock clear. That's the last one we have to do. So we get this, and then we finally get our full heart. But he has more for us, guess what? And we get a Wallmaster Safet. I threw together some challenges that are tougher than anything. So if we go to the arranged vein, we'll see a golden shovel, which has, wow, yeah, more than 15 different challenges with random restrictions placed all over the frickin' place, like a 3-minute speedrun into other things, into, yeah, and back to Sarah and stuff like that. It's just really weird, you see. Most of these will be just challenging based off of other stuff. And, oh, and then the stair room. Some of these look absolutely ridiculous, and they are. Well, we're done now. We finally have all the stuff we need after who knows how long it took. Sorry if this part was boring, but it can't be skipped. It's just part of the game. Alright, that's gonna be it, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. Sorry if this ended a little bit early, but that's just part of the game here. So, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we finally finish off Nightmare and end the game proper. And get 100%. So, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.